that we can qualify the headline that we found over on COG.com. God of War gets ESRB rating. Expect intense violence, decapitations, and relentless gore.
God of War.
AKA awesomeness.
God of War.
Why can't there just be an ESRB rating? Awesome.
Because that's an opinion rating, not a choppy head off.
So, but instead of relentless gore or intense violence, just say awesome violence. Awesome.
Worth
gore.
it violence.
Awesome gore. Upcoming PS4 exclusive God of War is one of the console's most anticipated games next year. This is on COG.com. Again, the ESRB rated the game and wrote a detailed description for the game. It has the M rating, of course. The descriptions are blood and gore, intense violence, strong language. For some reason, my scroll box isn't working anymore.
Good job.
So I cannot scroll through this story any
Use
longer.
the screen. See if the screen works.
The whole screen works.
No, like poke the screen with your
poke
finger.
the screen. No,
Okay.
It's something inside a Flipboard here.
I hate Flipboard.
I like Flipboard.
I know you do.
Flipboard is actually amazing when it does want to work. I think the hardest problems in Flipboard is again inside of Windows 10. There it is. There's the scroll.
Is there an app for Flipboard?
Okay, you guys ready for the rating summary?
Oh god.
This is where it gets good.
Good.
Let's see. Can I bring this up here? Okay. This is an action-adventure game in which players assume the role of half-human, half-god-like Kratos as he battles supernatural forces with his son.
Right.
Father and son adventure. From an over-the-shoulder perspective, players travel through the Norse wilderness and use axes, double-chain blades, and swords to battle various enemies, i.e., rival gods, demigods, monsters, dragons, skeleton warriors. Combat is frequent and often bloody, with characters punching and kicking each other repeatedly, using blade weapons to slash, stab, and impale enemies. Larger enemies and bosses are dispatched in more intense sequences of violence. Kratos slashing and stabbing a dragon's tongue, a character using an axe to hook and tear off an ogre's jaw. And so I do like this point. I do want to just kind of pause there. Kratos slashing and stabbing, but a character using an axe to hook and tear off an ogre's jaw. What character do you think this is? Because they've already mentioned the son.
Either him or son.
But why not? Why not actually say who that is? I mean, in this
because
description.
it's just because it's a rating summary. It's not.
It seems like
that's mom and dad are reading it. It doesn't matter to them.
It still just seems like you've already said what Kratos is doing. You already called out Kratos.
I don't think it's something.
I think that's something
you're reading way too into it.
I think that's something to look at. We might get to play as.
I think you're reading way too into it.
Okay.
Who? Hades?
That's
no, wait, Norse.
Oh, Norse.
Thor? No, Thor is not in the game. This is not a Marvel crossover. I just put in my head not like Thor, like actual God of War Thor, but like
God of Thor,
but like Marvel Thor next to Kratos, and my brain just shuddered. It was kind of funny.
I think I would have hemorrhaged.
Yeah,
yeah. That's a nice actual visual. Thor fighting.
Well, now
Kratos.
Thor is a woman in the comic books. Remember?
Why is there not? Is there? Oh,
there's no more
like
men. There is no more men.
I need like a Norse Greek fighting game. Like God of War meets like Marvel versus God of War.
Like old God of War and new God of War.
We could do Guardians of the Galaxy versus God of War. It'd be Galaxy versus
They'd
War.
all die.
You think that? You think so? You think Kratos would beat all the
demigod? Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't know about that.
Well, I guess technically, if you watched, spoiler alert, if you watched Guardians 2, what's his name is kind of a demigod too.
Yeah.
Because his dad is a planet.
Yeah, don't. Spoiler. Oh, you already said
I said spoiler.
Okay.
His dad is a planet.
And he's a god too.
Yeah.
Like thing. But Gamora's pretty nice too. She can probably beat Kratos.
No.
What?
No. She couldn't even beat her sister.
You're not giving her any credit. Okay. Goes on to say, during one sequence, players decapitate off screen an imprisoned character and carry the severed head around. Headless corpses also appear in other scenes. Okay, so this decapitating and imprisons and carries the severed head around. That's Medusa. I thought this was Norse. How is she still there?
Where? What does it say?
So during one sequence, players decapitate an imprisoned character and carry the severed head around.
That doesn't have to be Medusa.
Well, who else's head would you carry around, and
Anyone.
why?
If you kill a god, you wouldn't be like, "Hey, dude, look at that shit."
like head, or did it happen?
Right? They didn't have pics. You couldn't just pick out your iPhone and be like, "Hey, why did I say iPhone?"
Legend Gaming 220 says hi in Mixer. Hi.
Hello.
The words "fuck" and "asshole" appear in a dialogue. Now I'm just gonna end it with that. We're just gonna end it with that.
Too mature for me. Thank you.
Yeah, don't. That did it for me. I got all the way to that point until you said "asshole."
It's it's way out of bounds now.
Okay, so this just get me a little excited about God of War. Like you said, though, it's expected.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be God of War without it. But getting the official rating just means we're that much closer to relentless gore. I'm just gonna call it that, relentless gore. All right, so that was those were our stories for yesterday at lunch. Just recap. We got God of War gets its ESRB rating. You can no longer
surprisingly
play
mature
NES Golf inside of your Nintendo Switch firmware.
Boo.
Witcher 3 has 2 different modes to take advantage of the Xbox One X 4K capabilities. And lastly, gaming disorder is now an official mental condition. Look out, guys, okay? Don't let anyone commit you just because you played too much of that Grand Theft Auto. I will leave you guys with one other thing. Okay. I think I'm going to try to post this. Let's see if I can get this video in the... How can I get this video in the chat here? View on web. So there is a video that has been released on the internet. It's kind of a Christmas gift here. Remember Leroy Jenkins?
Yes. Leroy Jenkins.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Leroy Jenkins just running in, having all sorts of issues there, playing a World of Warcraft raid. It looks like the creator of that video, Ben Schultz.
I did see that.
He actually released what is considered a never before seen cut of the Leroy Jenkins run. And this is actually a dry run or first take. Let me get to that in a second. He released this because he wanted to raise awareness about net neutrality and neutrality. He wanted to raise awareness about the situation, and he decided to put this out, knowing that, if it gets enough hits, which it will, the money that is raised from the ad revenue will be donated to the EFF. That is the group that is going up against some of the FCC chairman and the whole team that led that vote to repeal the open internet order back on the 14th of this month. He says, hopefully some of you will find this interesting and or amusing, and it would take some time to research net neutrality and make a fuss about it. So that's what he wants you to do, make a fuss about it. I think more people will make a fuss about this whole Leroy Jenkins video. The ideal is that by releasing this video, it makes you understand that the first run that we saw was a staged event. So all this time, how many years has this been really? 12 years. All this time. Oh my
God, has it really?
May 10th,
I am 107 years old.
May 10th of 2005 is when our original video was released. And actually, let me see if we can play this now too. This is two and a half minutes. I'm going to try to kind of skip ahead here a bit. Let me get over to that cam.
Oh my God, I hope you saw this email.
Okay, so in this video, they're actually just preparing. I got to put my headphones on to make sure I'm hearing this. Did they do it already? Oh, there it is here. This is when he's getting ready to run out. Oh, and it's over. It's kind of going to be over pretty quick too. I don't know why I don't have sound in this video here, but this was the original video of Leroy Jenkins. But now, if you go over to the link that I'm going to put in the chat here, and it should show up on all streams. You can watch what is considered the first take or dry run of Leroy Jenkins, where they're kind of setting up what they're going to do for the actual raid itself, who's going to do what, and you see him pop in with his whole Leroy Jenkins. I think the big fuss is going to be, again, that this was not a natural event that occurred as it was purported to be, 12 years ago. Mm-hmm. You just kind of see it was staged and maybe not as funny then.
Yeah.
Don't know. But I'll let you be the judge of it. You can kind of see how they set themselves up to have one of the most popular videos in gaming
it's like
on
the first
YouTube.
Meme.
Yeah, the first meme, right? First legitimate gaming meme. I don't know. I was a bit disappointed when I really read this article and then watched the video too. Just to know that. And it's really kind of hard to tell. You guys got to watch it yourself, but it's really hard to tell. Like, did they do this and he did that, and then they said, do that again? That's gonna be funny, and let's put that out. Or did they all together from the very get-go say, let's do this funny thing?
It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone that's in the instance knew that it was going to be planned.
It just breaks it so much. Like that's breaking the internet. You just broke it for me.
That's true.
So I'll leave you guys to decide what you think about the release of that video, but definitely do what he says. Bring some attention to the cause, and let's try to get this thing. Repeal the repeal. Is that it? Do we have to repeal the repeal, or do we have to put new laws in?
I think you'd have to put new laws in.
Ah, shit. It was 2 years to get that.
I know.
So we'll see what happens with that. We appreciate you guys joining us. We're going to go live probably again in a couple hours. We'll see where it takes us, what we're doing here in the studio. We got a couple things that we're going to knock out. We're definitely going to get Nerd Girls Cheer put together too. We want to know what you guys have been playing, what you're thinking. So still hit us up via email. You can send your emails to podcast@onelifetoplay.com. Actually, I should put that on the screen.
Pop.
Podcast at. Oh, yeah.
There's no at in that font.
There's no at.
No.
At. Huh. One Life to Play. Is there a dot?
Yes.
.com. Yes, there's a dot.
Ampersands were too hard.
Oh, and that's too long.
And you broke it.
All right. Send them to podcast@onelifetoplay.com. We'll get your emails. We'll read them on the show.
Yep,
tomorrow. Joining us definitely again for Maincast. It'll be episode 841. We'll just call it that. New year will start season 9. So stay tuned for that in January. But if you missed last week's or the week before that and all that stuff, you can catch the replays on Twitch. There's a few replays on Mixer, or you can subscribe on iTunes. Is it iTunes? Yeah, it's on iTunes. You can subscribe. You can also download our Android app. That app is available. It's just called One Life to Play on the Google Play Store. If you download that, you can get access to the shop, the website, see some of our featured streamers. If you want to be a featured streamer, you can email the show at podcast@onelifetoplay.com. Tell us about your stream. Tell us about yourself, and we'll see if we can get you on
We'll
there.
make decisions based on our likes and dislikes on you.
The cooler your stream name is.
We will decide if you're worthy.
But you can also get the feeds for all of the streams from One Life to Play, including Nerd Girl, Doc Hawkman. I believe we have Mr. Double OP on there.
Yeah.
And
Kelly.
Yeah, we have Nick Jr. stream on there. I don't know if she's been streaming.
No, she's never.
Nah. Okay.
Never streamed.
But you can always
she's
just
dying
check her
right
out.
now.
Just check her out. Oh no.
Yeah, she's sick.
Okay, she'll be fine.
She has a cough and a headache.
A cough and a headache. Not good.
She's fine.
That's called life. I have a cough and a headache all the time.
Right.
All right. You got any last words before we head out?
Make sure you join us tomorrow.
Look at that. When I end, now that I'm ending, I'm in green.
Yay!
Shit's fucking fucking crazy.
It's fucking shit craze.
Shit craze all day.
We will if we won't have our best internet tomorrow like we thought, but by the new year we will, and that makes me very excited. And I'm going to be making network cable forever. So if anyone's in the Cleveland area and likes making network cable, let me know, because we have a lot we got to make.
Are you going to start making that today? Or are you starting that tomorrow?
No, because I still don't know where the endpoint actually is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, LEM will be free. I don't know. Melissa Marie Phoenix was asking earlier in this stream, too, if we would be broadcasting tonight or not. Depends on what's happening.
Well, if you leave, I might.
I'll see if LEM pops back up, too.
Tonight?
Later. Yeah, tonight.
And Doc just let us all know that he is free tomorrow.
He is free tomorrow, so that means Doc will be here in studio tomorrow,
woot,
too.
Woot, woot, woot.
We also have...
And I'll learn how to use an alarm clock.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Oh. He didn't start that yet, did he?
No.
The new shift?
No, that's next week. My alarm app updated, and I'm used to the 24-hour clock, because I always use 24-hour on all my things. It took away the 24-hour clock, so all my alarms were set for PM.
Why would it do? How could it convert to that?
I don't know. But
like if it was already AM, why wouldn't it just stay AM?
I have no idea. But
that's weird.
Yeah, when I woke up at 12:30, I was like, "What the hell happened?" Because I definitely had everything set for 10:30, 10:15, 10:30.
Okay,
and it was
wait. You said you woke up at 12:30.
Yeah.
PM.
Yeah.
That means you had an alarm set for 12:30 AM.
No, I had an alarm set for 10:30 PM. It was supposed to be AM.
So it changed the hour in.
No.
AM. PM?
I woke up naturally without something waking me at 12:30, and I freaked out and looked at the clock.
Okay.
And I was like, "What happened to my life just now?" And I looked, and it was set for PM.
Oh, okay. So there's gonna be some alarms going off.
I just turned them off, actually.
Okay. I thought there might have been like a 4 PM alarm about to go off.
Why would I wake up at 4 a.m. ever? How to wake?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Not on Facebook.
Yeah. Don't ask questions. You know why.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah. It really sucks now that it's all green. I don't even want to go. But I do have to end this one because, again, this is the debut episode of Yesterday at Lunch. So I'm going to stop this stream. If we pop back on, hang out with us.
Yeah.
Stay tuned and all that. Tomorrow, I'll be back on again for more Yesterday at Lunch. Till next time, I want you guys to game on.
Game on! Oh, that was really loud. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I screamed.
They'll be fine.
Very loud. I'm sorry.
One of these is loading video. I'm gonna see if it's this one.
Oh God.
I'm gonna see if it's this
Something's
one.
gonna happen, guys.
No, it's not.
I
that
apologize
one.
ahead of time.
It might be this one. Nope, it's not that one. It might be this one. Nope, it's not that one.
I'm gonna get one of those magnifying
sheets.
That one. How do we have like 50-inch TVs just floating around, and you're using this thing, and you're like, what? What does that say over there?
I don't want to put a 50-inch over here though.
Well, you can use my monitor until I get my desk.
Okay, is it this one? Yeah. All right, guys. Later.
Bye-bye.